thing has been, it's nothing to do with the kind of headbanging fraternity that
you experience with...
Well, Britain can spare the odd headbanger at the gigs. You see people headbanging to the slowest ballad at some places.
Yeah, that's true of America as well, isn't it?
No, America was very much like this too.
Was it?
Yeah. A great cross-section of people from 14 to 40, if you like.
Did you come from America to here?
No, came from England.
Were you on tour? Has the show been on tour for a while now?
Yeah, we finished in England on Christmas Eve.
Right. Who's in the band on stage?
Robbie Blunt's the guitarist. He's very, very good, very tasty.
And you're writing with him as well?
Yeah, he's making quite a name for himself while he's here in Australia, actually. He's developing a lot of pen pals as he goes along. Paul Martinez on bass, Jez Woodruff keyboards, Richie Hayward on drums.
Richie Hayward's on drums with you? Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Richie and the Pixies, we call him. He's out there with the Pixies quite regularly.
Yeah.
He was with Little Feat and Ry Cooder.
Yes, Little Feat, one of my favourite bands of all time.
Great band, yeah. And Bob Mayo's on keyboards and guitar. He's from Foreigner, and he played with Peter Frampton in the very glorious days of the mid-70s. So altogether, like, we've come here, and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how the record had been received, or what kind of people had picked up on it, or what the reaction was going to be. I mean, I have to remove myself from the kind of reaction that I had in the past.
Yes. So you have been pleasantly surprised.
Great.
Good. We're pleased. So you seem to be obviously enjoying your freedom from, you know, the corporate rock, may I call it? Yeah.
Well, I think you know, it's very refreshing. It's just like starting over, as the song goes. It really is. I mean, I'm making mistakes and I'm being helped by people. Everybody's giving me a little shove in this direction and that direction, but by and large, the positive is definitely outweighing the odd goof. It's very good.
Good.
I'm very pleased, and it's great, really, to be back in this situation again and succeeding, you know. That was Burning Down One Side from Pictures at 11, my first excursion into video, actually.
Yeah, it's interesting that Led Zeppelin weren't a great video, a great image band. They relied more on their
Well, I think we were, because the image was in the fact that we didn't do it. We were completely aloof and removed from all media representation, you know. I mean, it was remarkable the amount of stories and legends and whatnot that I've encountered on my travels since that are complete sheer poppycock, but we were aware that it was all going on, but it was the best form of projection, was to do nothing and say nothing, just do these outrageous concerts and leave a mass of question marks behind us, so that now I'm going around mopping them all up, you know.
Tying up the loose ends, is it?
Yeah. Also, video as such was not part of the game then.
Well, now it is part of the game. How do you relate to the video? Like the clip like that, do you have a lot of production involvement in the clip?
Well,
are the ideas, the visual images yours, or?
It's usually a combination, because you can't. I'm not the kind of guy who can be propelled by somebody who has the power to manipulate the camera, you know? I mean, I know what I want to see, and I think with the first Burning Down One Side is like a kind of a tapestry of non-event. All it is like, you know, videos are full of women and cars and suggestion. And I thought I'd try and bundle the whole lot into one video, you know, as many cars, as many women draped over the bonnets of cars. And
are the videos produced in England or in America?
Well, it depends. Big Log was...
American, wasn't it?
It was done in America.
It looked American.
It was filmed in America, yeah, in Death Valley, California. Not a very nice place to make a video.
Death Valley, was it? That's the hottest place in the world or something?
Oh, yes.
Apart from Marble Bar, which is back of the Black Stump.
I thought Siebel Townhouse was pretty hot, actually. But, yeah, Zeppelin did make a film, The Song Remains the Same, which is kind of a bit coy and a little passé, but good fun to look at now. I think video, now you have no choice but to be in the game, really, because I make good records, and I know that there's that much more room and that much more space and that much more possibility for people to hear what I'm doing if it's accompanied by this sometimes trite but nevertheless very necessary form of exposure, you know. I mean, I'm not out for the dollars, but I'm out to let people know that I am Robert Plant, and everything that was before is gracefully gone, you know. And if this is part of the way of doing it, then this
well
is
and good. Well, let's have a look at Big Log right now.
Yeah, wonderful video, great. Only
Robert Plant live in Death Valley.
Yeah, only one woman and only one car.
Right.